So I get to talk to a lot of pharma folks on AI and what we can help them build and so on and so forth. And every time when I talk to you, your focus I've realized on pharma on AI is always on how do I make it accessible? How do I make it about access, right? And I understand it much better now because Aspen Forge, most AI, I mean, let me take a step back. Most AI platforms today are trying to replace either a patient for a doctor or replace doctor for a patient, right? Trying to be, that engine that if the doctor is not available, here's AI to give you that answers. Yours AI model sits as a layer in between these two. So you're not replacing doctor, you're not replacing patients, you're just making this a much more seamless experience to sort of find the patient, right? Uh, how do you see, AI playing a role in making access a moat? I mean, today the moat of AI, as we've spoke about, yep, okay, I understand. At the level of prediction, yes. At the level of speed, yes. How do you see AI becoming a moat, especially for companies like you in terms of access?
Yeah, and I'm gonna steal something that one of my clients and friends told me they're thinking about it. So one of the largest pharma companies, and I'm not sure if I can disclose this, so I'll just
Sure.
um,
Yep.
keep it broad. Said that the way that they are instructed to think about AI is as a digital workforce. And so they're not thinking about AI as a replacement. They're thinking about AI as an augmentation. We have a human workforce and we have a digital workforce. And I had shamelessly stolen that in my mind. And the way I'm thinking about AI is really as this digital workforce. AI is putting in the work that is going to allow humans to operate at their highest level. AI for us is running through the records and it's figuring out how do we get to the right patient? Who is the right patient? What does this look like? And it's giving our people all the information they need to close the deal. It's giving our people all the information they know to say, this is the patient, this is the doctor, this is the opportunity. And so, with that information at your fingertips, with the technology as your tool, because that's what it is, it's a tool, we can really take things to the next level.
So I'm now compelled to ask you this. Let's say you have a budget to hire 10 people in your workforce. How many of them are going to be AI and how many are going to be humans? I'm assuming with AI workforce, you are referring to AI agents, right? So how many AI agents are you going to hire? How many humans in the future? Let me put you on spot.
Oh, that's so interesting. I would like to keep my organization flat at this point. I
Right.
mean, in
Okay.
in the clinic, we need to hire people in the clinic as we grow. So in the
Sure.
clinic, we grow, we need to hire CRCs. You can't have AI seeing the patient with CRCs. At some point, maybe we have robots, but the
Yep.
patient experience is really important. We have like 96% retention in our studies, and it's because of the fantastic work our CRCs do. And
Sure.
so people have to increase in the clinics. But when it comes to everything else, I would like to keep a flat organization and be thinking about how do we leverage AI instead. And so one of the
As it is today, fly.
completely flat. I don't see the need to
Wow.
really hire anybody else. It's
And that's
really
because of AI.
mhm. Yeah, I think that we
Wow.
can use AI, at least over the next 12 to 24 months, to be able to enhance what people are already doing. So I'll give you the example of our clinical trial education team. Our clinical trial education team are the folks on the phone doing the hard grind of reaching out to the patients. And
Right.
they can spend 75% of their time scheduling patients. So what does their day look like if we take all that scheduling and ask AI to do the scheduling? We've now increased the capacity of that team by 75%.
Wow. So keeping the team flat, you can increase the productivity by 75%.
Mhm. With the
All
right
right.
investments into AI. So these are the things. I mean, this is theoretically what you can do, right? You have to see how it works in practice. Anything is, and I'll tell you, if nothing else, working at a site has taught me that what you write down in a protocol is not the same actually happens in practice. And so this is theoretical, and AI goes wrong, and
Yeah.
things make mistakes, and there are people.
Sure.
But theoretically, that's something that we can do to transform that team